Bro, I'm in the bathroom fucking crying. He's called my dad and my agent and told them, yeah, this is an entire mistake. I don't know if I want to keep it. I'm like, holy shit. And then this is the time where everybody's graduating with my friends. And I'm like, what the fuck have I done with my life for the past like 3-4 years? It's not even like I was making money playing football. Just running on this guy's Visa card for years. But then it came to a point where I literally looked at myself and I'm like, bro, it's either ball out or be a bum. When I got to Belgium, I played the worst game of my life that like the reporters were like, who the hell? Like this was the first waste of money Union has ever used, like a waste of a transfer.
Damn.
As I'm going, I just feel a claw go past, like honest to God, I took a shower and it hurt because he had taken skin off the back of my neck. I made a promise to myself right there, and I'm like, I'm gonna play national team. Meanwhile, I'm still bouncing between first division Estonian and third division, you know, and I walked in the next day and I told everybody as a joke. I wrote Toby R2 WC 2026 on the board.
Today we got a very special episode because we're joined by a local lad, Union Saint-Gilloise striker, Canadian national team member. Promise David is in the mix. What's good?
Bro, I'm tired after that challenge.
bro, I was sweating. I had to go home and change. Before we got here, we ran some proper challenges. You guys are going to see that, some 1v1s, some passing challenges. It was sick, but I want to get right into it. I want to start from the beginning.
Yeah.
How'd you first get into footy? How were you introduced to the game? What made you fall in love with it?
I think when I came back to Canada, I was an energetic kid. You know, one of them ones where the teacher will say, he's a good kid in class, but he just happens to be a distraction to himself and others. And he's got too much energy. So my Dukes put me in footy at my church. And then from there, like after like half a season, so I was like, hey, we should probably like register him for like, is it house league? House league. Yeah, like the Timbit soccer thing.
Yeah.
So I did the Timbit soccer thing at Brampton Soccer Center. That was like 2010. And then from there, someone saw and was like, hey, maybe we should put him in rep, because I was running mayhem in Timbit soccer. And we did rep, went from Brampton East, and then I was like, yeah, I really, really like this football thing. And we just kept going with it till youth, Vaughan, TFC, and all that. Mm-hmm. But it was mainly that like whole church to Timbits thing where I was kind of like finding my love for football.
But was there like a player when you were watching? Because were you watching footy too, or you were just playing?
I was watching before I played, bro. I used to watch with my uncle all the time. And even when I came back to Canada, remember when like Premier League games were still on Sportsnet?
Yeah, those were the days.
22 basic cable had us. So I always watched Chelsea Premier League days. And like Dickie O was still the commentator on the back then. Those were good times. It was even funny when I saw Dickie O and he was like my coach at TFC and I didn't recognize him, and I was like, I heard him speak and I'm like, bro, I've heard this voice before.
You heard that at the halftime show?
Yeah, I've heard this voice before. And then like one day just clicked to me. I'm like, bro, you the guy on Sportsnet.
100%. Okay, so you ended up making your way to Vaughan. I know you played TFC Academy too growing up. I want to hear like the difference between the two, because you got academy football there and more like local club football. Was there a big difference between those two places?
I think there were, and I just don't think I didn't realize how much a difference was until I left. Like when I got into TFC, I was like big fish, small pond at like a young age. And I got to TFC and I realized, oh, other people kind of know how to play football type thing. But I was just like happy to be there. And I would play some minutes, score, play, train, you know. Just had like, oh, I'm a TFC player and all that. But I didn't understand like there was, like the only reason people were at TFC were to become professional footballers. I was just doing this to pass the time and because it was fun. So yeah, then quick exit after like 2 years. And then I got to Vaughan and it was like, a lot more relaxed. And if you guys know some of the guys in my Vaughan team, we were practically unstoppable. Yeah. Because they made that OPDL league. So nothing was like, I don't think we celebrated goals. Like we used to win games like 4 or 5-0. Like if it was close, I think then we would celebrate. Like we played like OSU or Gloucester or TFC, or if it was like a cup final, then those are the times we celebrated. But like that team was like unstoppable because we were all really, really good players. But then There, it was more the aspect of like we're playing football to go to school. So those were the two differences. One was like we're building young kids to become professionals and like put them in a professional environment. The other one was we're building kids to go and take the NCAA route.
So you didn't have a headspace at that time where you were thinking, damn, I could go pro? Like, at what age did you feel like, okay, I might have the skills to make this happen? It wasn't at TFC yet?
I think I was like 20.
Late
I was
bloomer.
like 20.
Not even that long ago.
Yeah, I was like, 20 or 21. And then I think it was after I scored my first goal in Malta. And then I kind of went on a goal streak. And I'm like, oh, damn. Like, I've always wanted to do this, but now I can, like, see that I can do this. So now I was like, okay, yeah, I could be a football player. It could work.
Damn.
So it's a bit of a, you're thinking, like, what the hell is this guy thinking at that age? Yeah, you're thinking, what the hell is this guy thinking at this age? I remember I called him after my first game because I got to Malta and I was like, after my first goal, I think I was speeding home with him on the call, like, oh my God, I scored. Did you see it? And after that, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm not bad at football. I'm a half decent.
Half decent player.
Yeah.
But when you were at Vaughan, though, like later on, were you getting scouted by NCAA teams, pro teams? Were you on the radar
It was
anywhere?
so crazy. I think I got like a couple looks from D1 schools and then a couple looks from D2. And then that was it. Nothing was even like half or like full. No, and I was like shocked because I'm like, I think I'm around the same quality as the guys around me, but nothing worked out in like my favor. And like I remember we even played one game against Montvert Academy, and that was like one of their strongest teams. And I scored a hat trick in 15 minutes, and I got like no looks after the game. I was so confused. I'm like, not even like a drop call, and like there was all these coaches there, and I'm like,
Wow.
yeah, it was just unlucky. Like I really did like not want to go pro. I wanted to go to school
Oh, really?
That's insane.
because I didn't think like pro was possible. And my parents, especially my mom, was very like school orientated. So she was like I was trying to go to school to play soccer. She wanted me to go to school to school.
Yeah.
Like wasn't for football.
You're playing
your
soccer
dad?
to go to school, yeah.
My dad could be persuaded. My dad persuaded. I can be persuaded.
Yeah, no, we know what you mean. Like, obviously, we have our parents are from different countries. So,
Yeah.
school's always first for them.
Yeah.
And as a Canadian baller yourself, like, you didn't really think a Canadian could really make it pro, probably as well in your
Yeah.
head, right? So
I
that
was
definitely
just-
probably was a factor. Like, I can't make it. Like, there's not many Canadians making it nowadays. Bro.
Yeah, bingo. It's a bit unheard of.
If
Exactly.
it was like if you did get that full ride, you're saying you wouldn't be in the position you're in today. Definitely.
If I got the full ride, I
Yeah.
would go to school.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd make the draft and then things would like kick off from there.
Mhm.
But if I went to school with what degree I was gonna study, I doubt I would make the draft.
Was there a school that you were really interested in going if the option was there for you that you visited and like was like I want to be here?
No,
No.
Just whatever it was.
It's whatever go on because we're gonna play in school, same benefits.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in the States. I was even like considering going to like even York or things like that because I really had no options on the table.
Damn. Okay, so you being overlooked, one, did that piss you off and motivate you? And two, when did that shift come to, I want to make it pro, I have a chance to make it pro? How did that happen? Because, bro, we know here your journey was pretty crazy to where you are now. All the different countries, the lower leagues. So how did that shift happen?
Like the shift where I gotta take it serious.
Yeah.
This guy's gonna laugh. I have to leave out some heavy lore, but I remember I was in I was in my bed. I was in a hotel room in Estonia and I played a game. And oh my God, this is gonna sound so bad. Okay, fuck it, I'm going out there. I don't care. I literally played a game. My dad had dropped me off in Estonia. The team literally was like, we don't think he's that good, but we see him as a project, so we'll sign him to like the under 21 team. The under 21 team was filled with like 15-year-olds, right? Wow. So I was like 20. Like my captain, funny enough, my captain lives in Brussels now. He's like 17, 18 because his dad works for NATO, and I thought it was so funny. And I'm like, you were my captain like 2 years ago. It was just so jokes. I'm like, you haven't even hit puberty yet. You're telling me what to do.
Yeah.
And I played a game and I played good. We played against a team that played a back five and a ball playing GK. We were up 2-1 at halftime. They would literally just move the ball from side to side in the back, in like a normal box, and then as soon as you press, boom, ball goes flying. So, and if you're playing right winger, not striker, what do you say? Hold. We're winning. When they're ready to kick, like you just put a low line, right? I'm going into the change room. President of the club scrapes my neck, drags me out of the change room. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Is this how you want to play? You don't know your father's doing a lot to have you to stay here. Cusses me out. It's like, I'm 60. I can move. Cusses the life out of me. Mind you, I score again. We win the game 4-3. Bro, everybody was celebrating in the change room. Thank God for the older guys. They had dropped 3 older guys to play with me, and they're like, we're still boys today. Bro, I'm in the bathroom fucking crying because he's called my dad and my agent and told them, yeah, this is an entire mistake. I don't know if I want to keep it. I'm like, my dad's called me on the phone. I called my dad, like, that's not what happened. Like, I won us the game. Wow. My dad's not hearing it. He cussed me the fuck out. Bro. And I got home. And I was just sitting. I didn't even have an apartment. I was like in like a hostel, like a hotel. And I'm like, holy shit. And then this is the time where everybody's graduating with my friends, and I'm like, what the fuck have I done with my life for the past like 3-4 years? And like with like it's not even like I was making money playing football, just running on this guy's Visa card for years. And I'm like. What am I doing? Like, all my friends had graduated. My mom would piss me off. She'd be like, your friends graduated this, and did you know? I'm like, fuck off. Like, but it was like, it got to a point where I'm like, yeah, like, I can like, I'm like, okay, you know what? Like, it's not too late, but it's a bit late. But like, I made a 5-year plan, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna stick to this 5-year plan. I'm gonna grind my grind like there's no tomorrow, and the rest will come. Like, just put in the work. And the reason why I even went to that Estonia is because the agent at the time had told me like there was a trend of players that fit my profile that came to the Baltic leagues, put up certain number of goals, stats, blah 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 blah, and then another like Scandinavian team would buy them. So if you can replicate what they do, for sure a team will bring an offer. And like another team before Union did. So it wasn't really like that was my mindset. Like, that was step 1, score a bunch and dip, which I did. But then, yeah, so that was like that. And I feel like that came late. Let's be real. How old was I? 21? I'm 24. No, I was 20. I was 21 and a half. Yeah. January 21. I was 21. Yeah, I was 21. So it was seeing that, and my mom like laughing at me like, bro, you could have just gone to school. Why you? And I was like, okay, we got to do something. And I locked in a little bit.
So your agent told you about the Estonia thing?
Bro, he told me about, funny enough, I've even played against strikers that might, like, I remember it clearly. We sat in a room and he showed me all these players, and I played against some of them, and I like got to tell them like I modeled my thing after seeing you and what you did, and then beat them. When I saw them. So like, and it was clear. It was a clear trend of player profiles that teams around that Baltic area, like Scandinavia and Middle Eastern, were like buying guys. So I was like, okay, if I lock and I do this, then boom, step 1 will be complete and we can move on.
See, that agent's deserving of his money right there.
Cut him the commission, bro.
That's class.
That's things you don't hear about, right? Like, it could have been something else, but like for you to have that mindset and you had that role, like, okay, let's do this, do this, do this, do this. You had a project already. People don't really hear about that stuff nowadays, so it's cool to hear that.
Yeah, it was a whole. But then it came to a point where I literally looked at myself and I'm like, bro, it's either ball out or be a bum. I refuse to go back to school. Like, my mom's still trying to send me at this stage, and like I literally didn't want to go to school.
Yeah. Was that your motivation? You just did not want to go to school?
I promise you, bro. Yeah. Wake up, and I was like I did IB at Dame. Like, it wasn't like I didn't. I'm not smart. Like, I'm really good with books. there was nothing I loved more than like playing football. So I was like, I just didn't want to. I just want to play football and open up a nursery when I'm older, or daycare.
And what year are we in right now of that 5-year plan?
Was it 2025? Oh no, that's the crazy thing. I finished everything on the 5-year plan last year, like a year and a half.
Yeah.
Right. So like scoring for national team was like I really saw myself, if I like progressed, like maybe making it by like 2028 or 2029. In fact, I'd even have this World Cup. I had like the next
2030.
Yeah, in mind. So like I remember
That's
like
amazing.
I scored.
So you're ahead of the plan right now.
Yeah, but I broke everything in like 2 years.
Amazing.
Yeah, 1.5. Yeah. So I was like, relieved, but then kind of lucky, to be honest, but relieved. And then it came to, God, it came to, because that Union thing was like, I don't, Estonia to Belgium was like
That's a crazy switch.
that's not even Football Manager. Like, that doesn't even happen in the game.
100%. Because, bro, if I'm not mistaken, your breakout year in Estonia, 14 goals in 16 games. Were other clubs calling? Like, how did you lay down on Union?
Yo, bro, I had like, even after my first year, I played 6 months in the under 21s, and they refused to move me up.
Why?
Yeah, I asked funny enough, I met the coach and I asked him the same question 2 months ago.
You didn't have an
Estonia or
answer.
in Belgium?
Estonia. When I went back to see Habib, I accidentally saw the coach and I'm like, bro, why'd you just not play me? Like, I was clearly giving like busting guys' ass in training, just didn't play me, but no biggie. Like it was all love because I thought he was funny. And after my first year, they didn't play me till halfway through the year, and it was only because we were playing a physical team.
Wow.
So they were like, let's just try him because he's a physical player. And then I came in, I missed 3 sweaties, and then I scored. And then from there, like they started playing me more often, and I started scoring. And at the end of the year, I already had options.
Wow.
Yeah, but the team just didn't let me go. Like I was begging them, release me. Like
Damn.
First they don't want to play you. Now they don't want to.
nah, I'm like, bro, like we literally, you're like, yeah, we just want to keep them and sell them. And then after 1 year, they were like, can't go anywhere. I'm like, bro.
They could use that money.
Bro, I was like, literally, you could use the word, just let me like go on to better things in life. And they were like, nah, we fought. Like, now I really knew what people feel like when they have to go to a 9 to 5 that they hate. Like showing up and being friendly with people that like are literally holding your life in their hands at times was that mentally was like hard. I had a good friend, like friends and family group that kept me together. Like, I don't know, Peter ever told you the story where we hopped in like an Uber drive just to go confront him, and like he just didn't open the door, and like it was deadline day, and they just wouldn't sell. So I was like, and then having to show up to training the next morning and act like everything's okay. Yo, wasn't with that. But Union came out of the blue, and I remember when Union came, I literally like came to the point where I told him like, you let me go, or like it will be the worst like rebuttal that you will ever come from. And even though there were some harsh discussions and fights, that at least they were progressing somewhere. So I know, in fact, my last match before I just didn't play, I was like, you gotta let me go. Like, this is unbelievable. And it's not like you even like, I think I was the first like sale out of the club since like, it's been there.
Wow.
So I was like, bro, like you have nothing to lose letting me go. Like, I did my job. You will finish top 3. I scored, like, let's shake hands and everybody be happy.
Yeah.
And it worked out. And now everybody they're even happy. And I went back and like I trained with like the same group of guys that I was with. So it was all love. But that like last half year there, mental battle.
100%.
But that's like do or die for your career.
Exactly. Like
Exactly.
this wouldn't be happening if that transfer didn't occur.
And this transfer like kind of made you break out like at the perfect time.
Yeah, just before the World Cup.
Just before the World Cup.
So I was like, damn, speed ran it, but that was fun.
Bro, let's talk about this season though, because honestly, I feel like it was a movie. Bro, some of the goals you were scoring, did you feel the hype around you this season? Because, bro, I feel like you've been in the media buzzing, like some of the goals you scored this year. That goal against Antwerp, bro, your shirt's being torn. Did you give that man the shirt after the game?
I won't say I won't say anything about it because but he got a red. He didn't finish the game.
Damn,
he didn't finish the game. Got a red, and funny enough, my CEO has the shirt, our sporting director, and I love him. He's like one of the main, like, I don't know, guys that when I got there just like helped me through a lot, and not even a like like a nice way. Like sometimes he's brutally honest, and like I'll play a game and maybe I'll score and he'll be like, "Come out, you're fucking shit today. You're fucking shit yesterday. We need to fix this, fix that." So I rate the man because he can keep it, he can keep it 100. But he took the shirt. And he's like, in our new training facility, he's like has a bunch of important shirts in the history of Union. So he's gonna frame all of them and then put like the meaning or what happened. And he was like, "Yeah, this is about resilience and strength. I'm not willing to give up the Union way." So that shirt, yeah, he has it. And I'm like, yeah, sure. As long as they don't charge me for it, I'm calm.
But bro, like, take me through that goal, that run. What are you thinking in your head? Like, do you obviously you feel the force, but you completely break through it? Like, do you know you're scoring from that point? Just you're not gonna take
if
no
I talk,
goal.
can you put the goal next to the thing?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so this is exactly what happened. I'm in between. This is the bench, right? I'm like, for my POV, this is the bench. The center back that's on me is here. My wing back, my CM is there, and whenever we do a certain passing pattern, I know it's coming to me. And you can like two times before the goal happened, I was not in the right space at the right time, and I'm losing the ball, and the coach screamed my head off. So this third time, the same play happens, and I'm late to the thing. But the only thing that saves me is the guy that passes the ball is desperate and puts more power on it. So if you see me initially, I'm reacting before the ball's played because I'm like, "Oh fuck, I'm in the wrong spot." But then I'm like, "Oh wait, the ball's going super fast." So you see me like kind of like push him out the way. As I'm going, I just feel a claw go past. Like, honest to God, I took a shower and it hurt because he had taken skin off the back of my neck, and I was bleeding the whole game. I didn't even know, bro. He after the first one, I'm running, and it's kind of like not flag football, but football basically. Just keep your knees up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I'm past him. I felt one pull, and I'm like, "Bro, get off me, bro." Like, I'm through on goal. All I see is green. I'm like, I'm not fucking diving or falling. I don't care about yellow. And I'm through. And I'm like, I'm going. And then he grabs again. And then you see my arms like start swatting in the air. But then I really get like kind of pissed because even though I'm a physical player, I don't like unnecessary holding. Right? It just icks me. So I'm like, oh my God. You can just see me, like my face goes like, "Oh, you fucking." And then I swung back at him. And then the jersey broke, and I was like, "Oh, thank God," because each time he's pulling, there's like
choking you.
It's dead choking, bro. So then it rips, but by the time it rips, I'm like, I see like red and white in the corner. I'm like, "Oh, he slowed me." So then I remember working with like Kevin Morales is our attacking coach.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they brought him in after we had a blunder of a first start of the season. And they're like, our strikers suck. We need someone to, so they brought him in. And some of the things we learned were like actually, I can't spoil my shooting techniques.
No, I know.
Don't give him the juice.
Yeah, don't give him the juice. But like, we worked on certain things, and I was like, okay, just cut it. And as soon as I saw the ball go through it, and the keeper went the other way. As soon as I saw it go through, I'm like, yeah, goal. And the whole time, I think I was just screaming, "And one, bitch, that pussy cat." I was just screaming, "And one, bro." And oh shoot, I didn't think it would go like that viral as it did. And then I remember I got subbed off, and like I was in the change room, and like I had to do an ice bath, and I'm like, I just looked at my phone, and I was like already posted. I'm like, "Holy fuck, that looks horrible," because like I didn't think it looked as bad as it did. But when you slow one and put it around, like it's just assault.
Yeah,
it's just assault,
bro.
Did your 100%. Father see the goal live?
Did you watch that game live?
Oh, what was your thoughts? Oh, look at that.
Kill him.
Yeah.
I watch all this game live. Yeah. Even if I'm at work, I'll lock my office and I'll watch it live. But what I always encourage you, that's never give up.
Exactly.
So as I'm watching this, if you stop, that's not you are not my son. Because when you look at the pass, when he take up, like you said, the guy put more power.
Yeah.
Right? So you turn around
quicker than the other
Turn
guy.
around quickly, by the time the guy realizes it's too late, and it's embarrassing, people have let you go right away.
Yeah.
Without pulling, so for that pulling, it make you, so I say, okay, let it be on you pop out. So, because it's already losing. When you stop, the guy get the card, you lose the goal.
Exactly.
So finish it. So I always say, not until you hear the whistle.
And I was goal hungry that game.
Maybe I always be at the side coach. They always send me away from the field. Many times we fought. From training, we won't talk. I would just be driving. I said, you do. This is not my game. Don't waste my goddamn time. I don't want to play. Quit. Go back to school.
Always back to school.
Back to school. He had one saying, he's like, every time I come to these trainings and games, I lose $500. Self-employed.
Right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So my profession is a mechanic. I'm a truck mechanic. So I'm $100 per hour.
Exactly.
For my work, service call, whatever. So I leave that time, take you to the spot, ride with you, stay in the snow, whatever. So I know how much I'm losing every day. It's true.
You're losing and you're spending, so you're losing twice.
Yeah, I don't even care about spending on him, but I know I'm losing money, right? So, and you do everything for your son, whatever. So I don't have the advantage. I want to give it to him, leave on my credit card all this time, whatever. So I said, nobody knows that it's going to get to this point. It's a 5 years project, and I invest on him. It's okay. Most of the kids in Canada have the talent, but the parent doesn't have the opportunity financially or whatever. So if I'm working for someone, I can't do it. I can't.
It's different. Yeah. Yeah.
So and for him to fight every time we talk, every day, every night. Play good, doesn't play good, I'll tell him. Even up to where he was now, if you play shit, he won't pick my call.
Don't pick the call.
So I won't talk to him.
It's a 24-hour cool-down period.
The next day, I'm going to call him, and if he doesn't, I said, call me. So when I say, call me, he knows that I'm serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said, you don't want to talk about what? We need to talk about it. So you have to take your life serious. So until I know it's getting there now, I still have more work to do, but the next step will go. So I always encourage him, but we fought a lot.
Oh, of course.
Biggest critic.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you need.
Biggest critic, but biggest fan.
Exactly.
I see where the motivation comes from.
I'm telling you, bro,
100%.
that goal, I was goal hungry because I had a horrible one before just Nations League, and I didn't pay Nations League, and I lost us the game at Union. In my opinion, I lost us the game just before that, and they still had the guts to start me. So I was like, I've got to repay with something. Yeah, the back pass. Yo, I hated that defender, bro. Next time I got him, I made sure he felt it.
Only lessons, bro. But obviously, crazy breakout season, 19 goals, and you smashed it. Did you feel like you were the best player in Belgium this year?
No, Sadiq. Yeah, I never feel like I'm the best. I feel like our team is really the best because, like, bro, that's why, like, I don't know how to explain it, but like after like we struggled for 4 months, but then after then something just clicked where everybody's on the same wavelength. Like, I think I had the easiest job. It was literally just scoring. Like, everybody worked and like knew their roles, but then everybody knew what everybody else was thinking at the same time. So it was so easy to play with this team right after that moment. So it came to a point where we were just moving like a single entity. Yeah.
Everyone's on the same wavelength. Just fit every team. You see in like the top 5 leagues. Like when the team's clicking, like Man City. That year when they won everything, like you could tell they knew exactly what everyone's doing.
Yeah.
And then if your team was like that, yeah.
That's why trainings were hard because everybody knew what everybody else was gonna do.
Everyone has their specific role.
Yeah. Everybody knew like how everybody plays. So even trainings become more and more difficult, and it forces players to become more and more creative. Like I think I doubled my bag playing against my own CBs. And then by the end of it, like I would torture them in training, and I'm like, okay, so now then they would find ways to
try to stop you again. Yeah,
everybody benefits.
You guys are all
everyone gets better. Yeah,
Yeah. From the start of this season to the end, where do you think you really improved on in your game?
Is it crazy to say I think I'm the same guy before and after? I think I'm the same guy.
Yeah.
I mean, of course you got fitter. Of course you got stronger. Of course you got faster. I think decision making. Yeah, because all the guys that I played with like through my life know that I'm willing to shoot from like anywhere.
I thought you only score inside the box.
Yeah, see, that's the difference now. Like I'm gonna rip a shot from the corner flag. And
You're more calculated now.
Yeah, I'm more calculated. I think that was like just through coaching and just practicing and getting a better understanding of football. Yeah, to be honest, maybe finishing.
You're also like an extremely confident guy. Were you like always like this?
I don't think confident. I think I'm just logical. Yeah, it's just logical. I don't think it's confidence. Because I don't chat shit to anybody.
You don't trash talk on pitch?
On pitch to like defenders, if they dish it out, I'll trash talk like right
so
back.
If they give it first.
If they give it first, nah. If you give, you have to be able to receive. Pause. But like,
It's true.
Well, no, I don't trash talk because it's like, we're here to just work. I'm not gonna. It doesn't get to me, so I'm like, I just don't think it would get to somebody else. And so in trash talking, no, not a big fan of really. In fact, when somebody trash talks me, I think it only makes it worse for them.
Really?
Yeah, if they can't back it, yeah.
Yeah, because if you trash talk me, but your team's losing 2-0, it's like.
Let's say it's 0-0, like they're trash talking you. Does that make you?
Then they lose the game. Like
they lose the game.
Yeah,
there you go. But see, that's confidence, though.
That's not confidence. You brought this on. You like
He brought up
nobody that can like beat somebody else is gonna trash talk. Mm-hmm. You trash talk when I feel like you're not confident and you want to get in somebody's head. Right. Then you can be a big shit talker. But like nobody's gonna, me and you are going at it. I'm not gonna shit talk you while I'm giving you the work 1v1.
Why not?
Bro, if you give it, I'm gonna give it back.
Yeah, it could be bans, but like in a game, like you don't. Yeah,
I feel you. But obviously, this incredible season culminated in first league title, 90 years. Bro, what was that feeling like? Because you get subbed into the final game. You didn't start. Why didn't you start, first of all?
I got injured.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, everybody thought, because I missed the penalty, the thing before, everybody thought I was like confidence low, performance low, and like no, I was just injured. Like I just couldn't run 90 minutes.
The full 90,
And I didn't train all week, and then the coach was like, I can't start you, because even I didn't want to start because my striking partners, like the whole group of us, like all of us train hard and all of us play hard. And sometimes it's just about seeing what's the best two combinations because we're all very different players. Mm-hmm. So it's not really about, and also who's in form. And that guy just happened to pick form. Like even the 2 games I was injured, he scored in both. So it made sense. I was like, yeah, you need to start because you're the one. Each of us have carried a torch of the goal, like the goal of scoring goals for the team at different stages. Like the other 2 scored goals in Europa League that allowed me to even get my first Europa start. That's how I see it. And even the last game of the season, I didn't want to play because it's not that I didn't want to play, but if I'm coming into the game, it means that something isn't going our way already. So it was like a double edged. Yeah, I want to play, but like if I play, that means I'm coming in to fix something. So yeah, no, the game was crazy. I remember we scored first, and they scored, and then like
you scored a brace.
Yeah, but like before the brace, I knew I was going in. Like, bro, I had to go take a nervous shit. I kid you not.
Wait, like during the game or like
halftime?
Halftime. Okay.
Like my coach, like I saw the look on my coach's face. I went straight to the bathroom. So they're like, "Yeah, I promise you're going on." I'm like, "Go warm up." I'm like, let me grab like something from the change room, bro. I took shit, bro.
Probably the fastest shit,
bro. And then I came on the field, and funny enough, my friends were there, and like they saw me warming up. And usually, like I'm like a laughy, like cheerfully. Like I don't even warm up serious sometimes. Where my friends saw me, and like they said, like I didn't blink for minutes. So it was just opening up the gates. I was like nervous, and then coach told me to come on, and I'm like, and then after he like gave me a few words, and I was like, yeah, no nerves anymore. I was just, the only thing I told myself is every time the ball touches my feet, within 2 touches, I'm ripping a shot. It was gonna be shoot first, questions later type of thing. And yeah, I came in. Like, even when we got the goal, it came from tactical. It came from a tactical plan. How we got the first one, and the second one came from a set piece tactic that we train often. So like you see like the off like you know the outside the game stuff really translates. So yeah, I told myself like I stepped on the field. I'm like I'm gonna score. Like I wore no GPS vest because I knew if I'm scoring, I'm just taking off my shirt. I'm taking the yellow card because I've never done it. And I was like, you know, you always think as a kid like, oh yeah, if I score a win in the 90, I'm gonna take my shirt off. So I was like, you know what? Let me set myself up. Like I'm scared, obviously. I'm nervous, but I'm like, let me set myself up so that like I'm forced to be in that position where I just have to do it. And then the goal came live, and then I remember I was I ran to like the VIP box. I was like screaming at the sporting director like I told you so, because he was like nervous in the hallway, and I was like, don't worry bro, we'll win. Like we'll win. That's bro hard. He's like, bro, he's my favorite person at that club, bro. And then no, it was fun. And after the second one, we knew we were cash. And then I remember like 85th minute, I look at the sideline and like my team's already celebrated. I'm like, am I gonna start crying like mid game? But nah, won the game, and then I think I cried like a bitch for like 30 minutes, bro. It was like happy cries too. I've never felt this. And then it was more like not a full circle moment, but like it felt like everything in my life that I've ever worked for post high school, like it was like finally like something to show for it. So like I remember just sitting down, and it was like a flash, like my whole like past 5 years just flashed in front of my eyes. So like you can't blame me for crying, because it's been some tough times, brother. Then
what were those celebrations like? Because they look crazy.
It was. We went rooftop. We went to the like, because it's already in Brussels. We were like, we just had everybody outside, bro. And literally everybody's outside. Nobody's inside. Then we had cute little team dinner after, or lunch the next day. But like some of us didn't wake up to like get there on time. I remember even when I got home, like I fell asleep and I woke up in cornflakes, like frosted flakes. Like I passed out in my living room. Like I get a call on the team manager. I'm like, what? She's like, oh, you're supposed to be at the mayor's office now. Like the whole team's here. And I live in Antwerp. It's like an hour drive. I'm like, oh. I'm like, when? She's like, in 3 minutes. I like drove. I got there. I'm like, okay, calm. Everybody's in uniform. I'm in a tracksuit with a wife beater on and a do-rag. I stole one of the staff members' shirt and I just hugged it for the day. And then after that, it got straight to camp at Canada. But no, the win was nice because like we all sacrificed a lot for each other that season. Like I remember guys used to scream at me, and it wasn't because they hated me, but they just needed more from me. And it was the same guys that near the end of the season were telling me how much they appreciated that I took on what they said, and how it's now both us, them, and the team. So it was a surreal moment.
Was there like one player on that pitch that really, spoke up to like specific moments that you learned from, like even just one-on-one, like promise you gotta do this, or like just advice that a specific player, like that piece of advice that they gave you that really
funny enough, it was his name's Charles. He's Belgian, and what he did was me and him like fought in training, where and I like, if you ask anybody I've ever played like FR the man, I don't fight people. Like I'm not a confrontational, like I'm more of a just let it go, laugh it off type of guy. And nobody will fight with me because I don't take anything serious, but that was this guy's problem. And we were like losing games, and we played like 4v4, and somebody else didn't track their man. It wasn't my man. And I looked at the guy run by, and oh my God, fuck you, Toby! I run for you. Fuck you! You don't run. Fuck you! And I'm like, wait, what are you screaming at me for? And I said, no, fuck you. And we had to cancel training. Like we stopped completely, and like the coach was like, Toby, what happened? And I was like, so cheese. Like I'd even like talk normal English. I'm like, yo, fam, coach, this guy's cheesing me, bro. Why is he? Bro, I was actually about to like box this guy in his face. And then what I didn't click in my mind was he wasn't mad that the guy ran. He's just ran the mad that I didn't put an effort to do this, do that, and that was what Union was really all about. It's not about performing; it's about like helping each other perform when one's lacking and stuff like that. So he lost it on me, and I lost it on him. And then after that, boss man comes in and explains, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's me not taking the fuck you Toby run. It's maybe me taking the Toby run and understanding that the fuck you is just his emotion and love getting in the way. And funny enough, he's the guy that swung the second cross to me. And I think I had like 4 assists from this guy during the season. And even like before the game, he literally told me like, I like that you took what I said and used it not as a negative as a positive. And it turned out to be a whole Cinderella story at the end. Yeah. But it was very funny because like for a week I hated this guy. And then like a week after, I'm like, yeah, maybe I should run.
Are they besties?
Yeah, now we're cool.
And obviously with that Cinderella run, you guys will be playing in Champions League next year. Bro, what do you think it's going to feel like hearing that anthem for the first time? Are you amped for Champions League?
I'm amped, but like, if I actually deep it, like, I'll actually like crack my brain. So like, I'm trying to act like it's not a real thing. Like it's just in the far future. Like it's not in the next 2 months. Yes. No, I'll be livid, bro. And I feel like we're gonna shock a lot of people with what we can do in Champions League. And yeah, if I bang in Champions League, that would be crazy.
What's the celly if you bang? First Champions League goal.
I don't even think I'll have like the composure to bring out a celly. I think I'll just be running around like a chicken, like a headless chicken.
Do the Toby celebration.
Good day. Toby approved, like to the camera.
No, but it is different, right? Like you've obviously watched Champions League games when you were younger. Yeah. We all did. We would all sing the song "The Champions."
Bro.
But to hear it in person, I'm sure. I wouldn't be surprised if you cry. Like that's something I would do, especially.
I almost cried when I heard the Canadian one, bro. When I lined up at BMO, never sang the anthem so loud in my life, bro. Not even in school, none of that. I was proud of Canadian for a good moment. I was like, yeah, this is surreal. So if I heard the Champions one, yeah, I'd be livid.
And those are moments too, probably like in your head that your whole life flashes.
You as well, right? Yeah, like, for sure. In fact, our whole thing was winning this so we can get champs, because for the past like 2-3 years we were Europa, and it was just because we bottled the league or we didn't make it to the qualifying. Yeah. So yeah, this whole Champions thing put like our team in a whole different bracket, which we were all proud of.
And who are you looking forward to the most in I guess coming across?
To be honest, I think we were talking about this today. The thing is, Chelsea's like personally, yeah, I'd like to play Chelsea and then play all the other Canadians.
Ooh.
Have you spoken with your teammates about like that experience? Obviously, Alistair
playing against Alistair. Alistair's in the third qualifying, but they'll go through. So it's what, me, Ali,
Joe,
Tejan,
Davies,
Derek, Kone, maybe.
Yeah.
Some Marseille.
Yeah, Marseille's in.
Yes.
Yeah, Marseille's in. David. Yeah.
There's quite a few
guys.
Yeah.
Have you spoken to them about like just like Champions League in general as a whole? Like,
no, not even a drop.
Just
I want to hold. I want to take in everything myself. Yeah. I told him I'll give everybody work. I'll give everybody the work.
You might go up against Cornelius.
Yeah, tell him give him the work. I'll give you the work in camp. I'll give you the work.
You're not safe, buddy. Just let you know.
That would be a battle, though.
Yeah, because Derek's a big boy.
Yeah,
I remember I hit Derek, so I'm like, damn.
It's solid.
Yeah, it's solid.
You bounced off a bit.
Yeah.
We might have to pop out to that first Champions League game. Not gonna lie.
Dude, I'll secure tickets if any. I'm trying to see how many I can. That's definitely going.
Even just before we jump into more of the Champions League, I wanted to talk about a little bit of that celebration at the end of the title-winning season.
Yeah,
with the Luffy hat.
The hat. It's hard, eh?
How did that come? How'd you even have it? Like, did you have it with you already? Like,
no, to be honest, I'm a big anime boy, right? Yeah, so I was like, I remember I had gone, and after like every time I win a game, I would get like myself something as a little like reward. And I remember one time we even lost the game, and I'm like, damn. Like I can't reward myself with it. So then I went and they had a sale, and there was an Obito mask, a Luffy hat, Obito Mask was cold,
Yo, I should have
bro.
bought that.
Right? And then there was so I bought all three, and then it was literally like the day before the game, and you know, like guys will like win like the trophies and they'll wear like silly glasses and stuff.
Yeah.
So to be honest, I just wear the Luffy hat around my house just to feel happy. Like it's just like a comfort. You know, like comfort sweaters.
Yeah.
For me, I'm just stepping out. I'll just put it on my head like a comfort hat. Really.
Toy boy over
Yeah. So then I was like, wait a minute, I could bring this and just wear this after we win the thing. Like this will be my little hat. So then the weird thing is like it's a weird hat, right?
Yes.
So how do you sneak that into a bag without like? Because then if my coach sees it, he's gonna be like, "Oh, you're not focused on the game," you know. So I like literally bought an extra suitcase, and I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "What's in there?" I'm like, "Yeah, just my extra shoes, fucking extra shoes."
It's just that.
The hat in there, and then after we won, I put the hat on. Where did I put it?
That's cool.
I put the hat at halftime. I brought the hat out and I put it behind the bench. Because then, oh no, it's you. Yeah, I put it behind the bench.
Oh, so you had it with you?
Had it with me.
Yeah.
Full faith, bro. Full faith going into that game.
Do you guys? Because you brought the Canada flag with you too,
Bro. Canada flag
where
was
do you guys keep those
crazy.
flags?
My
you just bring it with you in your
physio was going through the stadium and he said, "Bro, I randomly just found a Canada flag."
What?
Like 3 days before, he said he was cleaning the stadium out. And he found a Canada flag there because I didn't have one.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, yeah, just give it to me. During I like wrapped the Luffy thing in the hat and I just put it like behind the
I don't
chairs.
know. From what we're already hearing so far in like your story, I feel like everything is just like
Lining up
everything
perfectly.
is just so like perfect. Everything's ending up to, and obviously like knocking on wood, everything obviously keep that coming. But like everything has just been like
Yeah.
it's been going great, and like dude, like I'm happy for it. Like we love seeing Canadian ballers, even from the area. Like we're Vaughan born, we played for Vaughan. Like I don't know, just watching it play too. Like dude, like,
Vaughan soccer was fun with you Italians.
man. Yeah.
Vaughan soccer was fun. Italians on my team made it interesting. Bro, FR. Let me think. How many do we have? FR, Capetti, Ramo, Filicetti, Baluz. I lose half. No. Who else was there? I think we had like a couple. Oh yeah, Pula.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pula was one, and then Mikey. Was Mikey Italian?
Not sure.
I think Mikey was Italian.
I think so.
Yeah, but it was funny going from TFC straight there. I was like, in fact, it was Dujan Martin. Dujan called me and my boy Femi after we got cut because we got cut at the same time, and we literally didn't know where to go with football. And then he was like, "Yo, Fa, what's Avon?" I was like, "What's going on, Avon?" He's like, "Don't worry, you'll be blessed. You'll be blessed." And then we went there and we were like, "Oh, like we seen a couple of these guys at the TFC tryouts, so we thought they were nice." We saw Malcolm and FR, and I'm like, "Yeah, we'll stick around. We'll stick around."
It was funny. We saw them play before us on Sunday. The Devon team. Saw FR and all the guys there. Who was it? Fed? Do you know Fed?
No,
Fed. I forgot his last name, but he was there too. But FR was still on the team.
my left back.
We were talking to him. I think they won.
They went to
shootout.
penalty shootout.
They
yeah.
won a shootout.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it might have been like an Ontario Cup thing or something. I don't know. But yeah.
Let's talk about national team a little bit though.
Yeah.
Because before you got to Canada, you played Nigeria U23s.
I did.
How'd that come about? And why the switch?
It just came because I was balling in Malta and obviously being Nigerian and being popular in Nigeria I just slid on the table and we took it and then got one cap and then after that kind of like took a dip in my own like professional career, so nothing else ever came right out of it. But then when I made the 5-year plan. When I made the 5-year plan, like playing for Canada was obviously on there because I was like, at one point my striking partner in Estonia was the Estonian national team striker, and me and this guy on the field was havoc for everybody. We brought back that 2-striker system, like everybody was happy.
Nice.
And then I remember we came to a point where I watched him play and I was like, he scored against Faroe Islands and I was so happy for him. And I'm like, hey, like I could want this, for myself, to be honest. And I was like, I made a promise to myself right there. And I'm like, I'm going to play national team. Meanwhile, I'm still bouncing between first division Estonian and third division, and I walked in the next day and I told everybody as a joke. You remember like the KSI Road to Glory
Yeah.
on YouTube? So I was like, you know what we're doing? I wrote Toby R2 WC 2026 on the board. And like as a joke. But like it was serious, but it was like, you know, over a lighthearted thing, I would like tell each teammate to give me like a quote of the day. And we'd be like day one and we'd vlog it. And like my fitness trainer in Estonia for the team would vlog it. And we would make like a day one, day two, day three.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then obviously when I got to Belgium, I knew it would be possible to play for national team. But then when I actually did get the call, I felt so bad because one of our like sporting directors like called me and it was like 10:26. So I wake up at like 8 p.m. and then I go back to sleep at like midnight. So I'm making like dinner to go back to sleep. And he's like, all I hear is an unknown number call me, like, why are you awake? And like, I'll answer the phone however I want. I don't care. I'm like, yo, who the fuck is this telling me? and then he's like, he said it again and I recognize his voice. And I'm like, oh, yo, boss, my bad, G. I ain't even have your number saved. Yo. And he's like, yeah, next time you speak to me like that, I'll have your head. I'm like, chill. You call me unknown name. And he's like, oh, by the way. Oh, and then he was like, he didn't want to like give me the news right away. He was like, yeah, we have to talk about your last game. You scored, but there's still a few things we have to fix. But just make sure you're in early for video tomorrow. And I'm like, you called me for that? Oh yeah, by the way, the Canadian men's national team reached out and asked you if you want to switch. And I'm like, you dick. I shouted and had bear fun, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be crazy.
And you get that first call up in March.
Yeah.
What's that feeling like? And how does Jesse Marsh even hit you? Does he give you a call?
Yeah, give me a call.
What's that happen? How's it like?
Bro, I've never had to like, I felt like I was being interviewed. Like, yeah, imagine like somebody giving you a job offer, but like you don't know how to tell them you've already accepted the job in your heart. Like, why are you pitching this to me? You're just wasting. I said yes time ago, brother. I've just been waiting for you to send this email. What are we waiting for? And then he even flew down. And like, cause he doesn't live like that far, and he was seeing some other players like Jebison, so he just put me on the stop. And he came and he's like, so after like everything, he's like, so what do you think? And I'm like, bro, I said yes like 3 weeks ago. And I was like, bro, I'm gassed. I was so gassed. And then the worst part is like, the hardest part was I didn't want to tell people. So I ended up telling you guys like maybe 2 weeks after. But it was so hard to not tell my friends because like don't count your eggs until they hatch. Mm-hmm. But I kind of wanted like us like, yeah, bro. I was like, every day I was waking up, I'm like, oh my God, one day less until the Nations League. And I was like, yeah, bro, I was like, gas. And even Nations League, bro, felt like, even though I didn't play, felt like I was on vacation. Like, I just got to wake up and be surrounded by Canadian football players that like I used to watch and I'm like, yeah, like now I'm part of that group and I can train with them and get better. Yeah, it was every day was like a blessing, to be honest.
How was it like even coming back to Toronto and playing with like your family, like all
BMO?
your friends and family, everyone
Bro,
here watching?
This was ridiculous. I remember like even after the game, I had to like, I literally texted everybody that said they were gonna be at the game. I'm like, okay, don't leave. Just stay in your seat, because I literally had to walk around the stadium. Like I think it was it FR? I don't know if FR came to the game. I think FR and Chimmy were at the game. And like I just walk around and like just put my hand up like this and to see if anybody was waving at me crazy. And like yeah, a lot of my high school buddies were there, my family were there, my ex teammates were there. Even guys like I still knew who I was. We were just pulling up the games and texting, yeah, I'm there. Yeah. No, like guys, I thought like we felt like we haven't talked in years.
They'll remember who you are.
Years. And I'm like, oh my God, like thanks for coming. I appreciate it. And it was even so funny. My best friend Femi, like I was gonna get him a ticket, and he just went away and bought his VIP ticket, like straight. No. And I remember I was coming out the tunnel in BMO, and this guy's just next to the change room. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? and then funny, like when I scored, apparently he didn't see it. He was literally standing, like sitting right in front of me. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know. Like if I knew, I would have ran to you. But no, it was a very good moment. Too bad I couldn't finish the game, bro. Felt like a bum after because I just overstretched a hammy, and they were like, no risk, Gold Cup's around the corner. So I was like, okay, calm.
You know you're gonna score on your debut though?
Yeah, I did still. if you ask anybody the night before, I gave them a list of things that were gonna happen. Even funny enough, I accidentally told them I'd only get to play 45 minutes. And like,
bro, you're manifesting everything.
I think I manifested the injury, bro. Like, I felt like a dumbass. So I gave them a list of anything, and it ended with 45 minutes and a goal, and there's some other stuff. And yeah, I felt like I was like, if I don't, I'm like, it wouldn't feel bad because a win is a win at the end of the day.
Sure.
But I was like, how nice would this cherry on top be if I could score at BMO? Yeah. I was like, if you saw me too before the game, I took like 2 stupid shots. Like before that was like, if you, any other day, I would not take that shot. But I was like, so like score minded that day. So, yeah.
I got to ask though, because you look at your kit, it says P. David. They won't let you rock the Promise?
Bro, we're going to have a fight with that with the kit back. Because I'm like, bro, at my club, I only rock Promise.
Bro, and it goes hard.
Yeah. And then there, it was even just P. David because of obviously Johnny.
Yeah.
Is that like a rule? You can't put just your first name?
It's not a rule they always follow because there's Messi, there's the big name players. So I'm just going to have to make a case like all my kids are Promise. Like, yeah,
it's for your brand too. Like if your brand now, like you are considered your Promise, like on the pitch, like you see your name.
Yeah, no, I even rather just have David, like just one name, P. Dot something. Yeah. Like it's not a sentence. Like what are we doing? Yeah, Promise. Not Promise. When was my first name on the back jersey? Tulsa. Even Tulsa was just Promise. Yeah. I don't know why I started doing that. I didn't even do Acapella or David. It was just Promise. And I'm like, it's such a small thing, but it just kind of like bugged me out for a little bit where I was like, P. David.
Yeah, it doesn't hit
even I don't know that guy.
Who is this guy? Who's getting that on my back?
And you can't go David because
Joe David.
But even like before you're on the squad, he was still J. David.
Yeah, he
wasn't just David.
He wasn't just David. No.
Yeah, I don't get why they do that.
He said
like,
it was too short.
Even like players around the world, like bro, even like this just comes to my Iniesta. He always played with A. Iniesta.
Yeah,
I don't know why. Like, what's the point? There's no other Iniestas, you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't get it.
Maybe just liked it.
But looking ahead, what's your goal for 2026?
I have no goals, brother.
No next 5-year plan. Just
I'll probably come up with that, but it's gonna come from the start. I'm gonna come up with it in like August. My brain's been turned off.
It's off-season mode.
It's off-season mode, bro.
Do you like? Obviously, your calendar is obviously different than a lot of other players' calendars. But like playing the football that you play, the amount of football you play in a season, is that a lot to you? Is that okay for you?
I didn't even play that much, to be honest, because after I've wrapped up the game by the 60th minute, I'm getting subbed because they know they're not getting anything else out of me. So like I played quite a bit of games, but then you have to like take into account I didn't play for like the first 3 months in Belgium. I wasn't eligible for the Europa League squad. And then other than that, then I played the rest of the games. But like I think one of the things people forget to mention is that like, bro, like I was playing, going from like Estonia to the Belgium league was a different level of intensity and fitness that was needed. So the amount of recovery my body was able to do after games was like, it was so difficult. Where like some of my teammates can play 2 games back to back and then be fine. But after 70 minutes, I'm crawling, I'm sleeping in an ice bath.
You were used to it, yeah. So
yeah,
imagine
I wasn't
you went
used
from
to
like Estonia, now you're in Belgium, and now you're playing the Europa League games. Now you're playing Cup games. Now you're playing even some of these teams now, like Club World Cup's going on now.
Yeah, it's so
games.
much, bro.
Like
I used to feel
like
bad.
Your body's not used to it yet.
I felt bad. Like I saw my teammates play like 4 games in I think like 6-7 games in a month. Yeah. Like we went Tuesday, Saturday, Wednesday, Sunday, Tuesday was and then I remember one time I just did Wednesday, Sunday, Wednesday, and I thought I was gonna see God the next week, bro. I was like, what the hell? Like you just wait, like no, there's no amount of sleep like that could like come into play that you feel good. Like it's a lot.
Yeah. When are you back in training?
When
do you go back?
Bro, I was supposed to be back last week.
To go back.
I was supposed to be back last week. I think I'm going back next week.
Nice.
But like hopefully I get there before Super Cup so I can do a medical test and if not play, but if we win, just get up my little medal and keep it pushing.
For sure.
Before we wind down though, what was it like going to a major tournament with Canada, Gold Cup? Like what was the energy around the squad heading into it?
where everybody was live. Like I think we have like a good group where everybody's friends with everybody because everybody's known each other since time. Some guys played with each other growing up. Some guys play against each other now professionally, and sometimes some guys play for the same team. And a lot of guys are from like GTA type shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, everybody's been interlocked. In fact,
it's like a family.
It's like, yeah. And who are the new introductions for the last year? I think it's just me, Jebo, Saliba, Luke. Luke was there. Luke was there last. Luke was there before me actually.
Yes,
yeah.
He was.
So yeah, it's just a couple of new guys, and even me. I think Nathan is known like Joe Waterman from like, so nobody was coming in. I think the only person that even came in and didn't know a single person was Jebison. But being the Canadians that we are, it's like nobody stays outside the circle. Everybody's included. So Jebison's like, yeah, I just play for Oakville, and then someone would just pop, yeah, we gave them work.
There's always friendly banter.
Yeah,
that's good.
And goddamn, we kind of had in our mind like, yo, we got to play to win. Like this, let's be real, this is like the best squad in terms of quality that we've had by far. So we were like, we got to do something with it. And yeah, even the training and traveling and going to different things was tough, but it was well organized. And then yeah, adapting to the Jesse Marsh football was definitely add something to my. I think I can't wait to go back to Belgium and for my head coach to tell me how much of a great defender I am now. I can't wait.
What's something different that Marsh brought to your game? I guess in these couple of games that you've been with
defending, yeah.
You got to press more, eh?
Yeah, I had to press and defend from the front because usually my team lets me not slack, but they just don't put that responsibility that much on me. Whereas it's a little different. And with Marsh, it actually is better because it puts me in a position to attack right away instead of letting us win the ball and letting the play develop and then me getting on the end. So but then it requires a lot more. Yeah, it requires a lot. And I mean, if I don't give it now, when am I going to give it?
Exactly.
So
it's the perfect time to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
If not, then obviously you want to see more time at.
Yeah, because I think if I don't, then like why am I even in this position that lots of people would some people even deserve, and then some people would want to be in. So then it's just too bad if I don't put all of it into now.
And with the World Cup, like we said, coming next year, this is all just putting in the reps. This is all what it is.
Yeah,
you
bro.
have to face these teams.
Yeah,
because this is the only time where you can get that experience.
And right? there's some like games coming up for Canada. There's some big ones.
Swear.
Yeah, I think.
They're playing Colombia in October.
Oh yeah.
Did you hear about that? I'm not sure if you heard about that. Colombia.
They didn't let you know yet.
My phone's off, brother.
It's a big game though. Yeah. Colombia's a good team.
Off.
And like that's the thing, like this national team now that we've seen it, like it's come. They need to start facing those bigger teams. Like even the reps against Ukraine.
Yeah, we started getting
Coast, like you have to get
teams.
those big teams.
Yeah.
If you start just facing the Central American teams or just North American teams, it's not gonna be the same when you come to the World Cup stage. It's different football.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can tell. Like there's football from Europe, from South America. It's all different.
Yeah.
And we see everywhere, right? So just getting that competition, that reps coming in from
it gives everybody I think. Like if you ask me what the 5-year plan is, I think it's just 1 year. How many reps can I get in 365 days?
Exactly. Yeah.
Because that's the next benchmark, and I think us playing against different opponents from that's why you saw we played an African team, we played a European team, and then we went and then did the Gold Cup. Like they had those specific things in mind to give us the best exposure. Yeah.
What would you do if you were to play Nigeria? Would you go easy on them?
No, don't go easy. You guys used to watch Chris Smoove, you know that saying?
Yeah.
No respect for the CPU Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Shot clock cheese.
You just gotta go if you respect them, you go hard.
Exactly.
You go harder. So I like playing against friends in Belgium leagues that you've made. I was like, I'm gonna talk shit after this game
because they are.
Yeah, give you this work and then I'll see you tomorrow when we
go off for some food after or something.
That's why actually I love the Estonian league because 5, it's not a big country, and 1, 2, 3. Let me see: Levadia, Florida, Kalev, Kalju. Yeah, I think 5 teams are in the major city. So because of that, we train in the same places and we run into each other. So hanging out with people, the other internationals, is always fun because it's like, hey, what are you doing Thursday? All right, come over on PlayStation. Then Saturday it's fuck you. And then Sunday is like, hey, want to grab a drink?
That's the energy though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing, man.
You guys are playing Romania and Wales in September, Canada. So
Damn.
proper games,
Wales are
European
good
games.
squads, yeah.
Bail back.
Yeah.
If you're me, do you trade your jerseys?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like,
I got a collection going.
Probably not the first one.
because you know, I never liked like even the idea of giving jerseys or getting. I feel like you have to, in order to get a jersey, like when you're a player, you can't like, you have to play against the person. You have to earn it, type of thing. But then I was like, when I went to Gold Cup, I feel like they were, because they were like not even my first one, but because they were my first ones, I like didn't have the guts to trade.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, these are worth more to me than the.
I 100%.
Yeah,
true.
You feel? I was like, I should trade and start a collection. You know, like just not about like names, but about like countries and teams. Like I did start one with in Belgium where I got I started late though. Like, no, I was like, who would want my jersey? You know. So then I was like, I was kind of like, who would want my jersey type of thing. So I ended up only trading with like people I already knew when I would play them in the Belgium league, or defenders that I would go up against.
Yeah.
Right. So like there was one guy at Antwerp where I was like, oh, I kind of like, I literally just, he had like one split action where he took the ball. He put my face on the ground, to be honest. Like we were up 2-1. We had a red card and they left me at the top. And like I had a ball go in the air and I stiff armed Toby Alderweireld, and I was like, yes. And then like the ball got stuck underneath my feet and I took a touch out. And this kid Van der Bosch just comes in and cleans me out like I physically ate grass. And I was like, yeah, I'd like your jersey. I'd like your jersey after.
Yeah. I guess it just depends who you play against. Like if you come up in the World Cup against Portugal, you're gonna want Ronaldo's shirt. No?
But if you score that game and win, do you really want, like, I mean, okay, not like nowadays you've got like two, they'll give you like the one for the half and then maybe they'll sell another one. Yeah. Do you give your only physical thing you have from scoring against Ronaldo up?
True.
Okay, let's not even make it Ronaldo. Let's just make it like
Your first World Cup game, yeah.
a base player and a base team.
If it's just a base player, you're keeping the jersey. But if it's Ronaldo, I might trade. I might.
You don't love this game.
How many jerseys do you usually have to, like, I guess, allot to a game?
Honestly, it depends. Like Gold Cup, I left with 2.
Yeah.
Started with 2, left with 2. It's not like I just didn't trade. I just didn't trade with anybody. And then I get Union. I just see it come off my payslip. Yeah, it hurts. But then I'm like, yeah, I start my collection. But that's funny because like nobody's my size really. So then like when you trade with someone, you can't even wear it because it's an M or an S. Remember I gave one to a friend and I liked the jersey so much and I'm like, did I put this in the dryer? And I'm like, it's so small.
But like theoretically though, let's say you play against one of those big nations who have like that 1-star player.
I need to score, or else I don't have the balls
like,
to ask for it.
How is it decided who gets the shirt? Because everyone wants that player's shirt. Like, is someone calling it in the locker room pregame? Like, yo, like I'm gonna get Ronaldo's shirt after the game. How does that work?
To be honest, I've never been
in a situation like that.
In a situation like that, and even like when we played Europa League, I think no 2 players ever wanted one specific person's jersey. Oh, I remember we did have one where a player literally said nobody touch Edin Dzeko. Nobody even go near Edin Dzeko. Like nobody go near him. I don't even want to see you shake his hand after the game. I want to see you smile at this guy. And we lost. He's like, just leave. Nobody go near this guy. And I went by it's Edin Dzeko. Like I didn't want a jersey because I didn't play, so I didn't feel like
Deserved it, kind of.
Yeah. And I just went to give him a hand, and he literally just goes, bro, I've given all my jerseys. And I'm like, oh, I don't want your jerseys. I just want to say you were a cool striker at City, but Chelsea's better. But good game. Yeah, good game. I think he scored. I can't remember. It was 3-1, I think, and we lost.
What a player.
But yeah, no. I'm gonna see what my
my
policy is going into next season.
You're gonna get some crazy jerseys.
I do just want one of each in like every team in the league, to be fair.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, even like in Champions League too. Like if you draw like a Barca, get Yamal's jersey.
If you score against Barca, are you trading your jersey?
That's the thing.
If you only have one.
I don't think you are, man.
Sorry,
You just
let
hate
me, let me,
Barca, though,
let me read. You play Juve
Yeah, my trade.
and you score 1 goal against Juve.
All right. What about this? You want to keep your jersey
Yeah.
after that game against Barcelona, for example. You score a goal, you have a great game. You want to keep your jersey, but a player like Lamine Yamal comes to you. You want to swatch jerseys.
Like he rated your performance.
you say
rated-
no?
No, I'm not saying no. I'm not saying no. I'm not saying no. But then it's like, I don't know. This thing, like,
Yeah.
I've like never thought I'd be in this position where such a predicament can land on my head. So I'm like, I kind of want to hold all these like monumental things that I've done and just hold on to them for the time
And
being.
when that time comes, I'm sure you'll be in the right frame of mind. You're like, if I want it or not.
Yeah.
You'll see.
Because even when El Salvador like asked me for a jersey and I said yes and then I forgot to give it up like trade. I was like,
Yeah.
oh damn. The next time.
Yeah.
It came there.
I think you'll build a good collection though.
No, you're gonna get
as the
sick.
years
I
go.
didn't even get an Ajax one. I was so pissed we lost. I didn't even bother. I was still head lost, bro.
Yeah.
Would you have asked? Or anyone?
Ooh, I would usually ask the defenders because I play. If you lock me up, it's more like
Respect.
respect type thing. But there was like one 16-year-old, forgot his name. He's super young and he has the cornrows on Ajax and he re-signed with them. That kid, he scored in the first leg. Baller. I think he might be
He's a
Belgian.
midfielder, you said?
Yeah, he's a midfielder. He was a baller. And then they had a half Chinese dude also. I think he was half Chinese, but he was also Netherlands on paper.
Wow.
Baller. And there was a Croatian defender. Oh, I can't remember his name.
I don't know if you asked already. Who's the best player you've played against?
Dorothy Mokio.
Yeah. Mokio. Best player I played against. Actually, can I just go by like era by era?
Sure.
Yeah.
There you go. You mean like Estonia era, Vaughn
Yeah.
era?
So if I go, from Malta, best player I ever played against, Pepe. I don't know his name, but some Italian guy. Like I said, gave me nightmares after a game. Thank God I got over them. When I got to Estonia, the best player I ever played against, funny enough, was a guy on my team in training. Like I don't think he was the weirdest. Not the weirdest. Like it's so weird. Like football will put you in rooms where you're like, I would not be friends with this person out in the outside life, but then for some reason I would die for this guy.
Yeah.
And he was like some 33-year-old Russian guy named Maxim Podoluzin. We all call him Podo. He wasn't taller than me. And the guy didn't care. Like he was playing football, just he liked football, it's just his thing. But he's been apparently he was like a wonder kid when he was younger.
Oh wow.
This guy, no activation. There's no stretching.
No, he's one of those.
There's no like warm up. There's no gym. He just shows up and like he's just a great defender and he was so agile and he was quick. Like I remember I didn't want to even play on his side in training because there was just a fear factor involved at this point.
Wow.
And he was ruthless and he would do 90 minutes on the worst turf and he wouldn't pull a thing or cramp or nothing. The first time I saw him cramp was last year.
Wow.
And he's like 35 now, bro. And this guy would like come onto the field and like, the guy pops snussing off and run it. I'm like, how do you not pass out?
It's Russian.
He's like, brother, my friend, it's nothing.
These guys are built different over there.
Yeah, bro. And he told me, I remember one time I missed like, I was on like a goal streak of like 10 games, 10 goals.
Yes.
And I'm in Estonia and I scored in 8 seconds.
Oh, wow.
It was we literally did the FIFA kickoff glitch.
KSI glitch?
Yeah. And we went half back to the half, layoff, and I just started sprinting. And it went, and I didn't even like believe in it. And like when it went through, I was like, it's not gonna go. And then I saw it go through, I'm like, oh my God, I need to start picking up the pace. And I scored, they scored, and it was a derby match, and I missed the defender back passed it, and I had like 8 seconds to myself with me and the goalkeeper, and I missed. And I remember I was like, oh my God, crying in the change room because I feel like a brum. And he's like, my friend, don't cry. How many games you win, you score for us. It's okay. It's okay. I was like, bro.
He's all business.
He's like, Toby Blades. It's nothing. It's nothing. You will get the next one. How many games you win for us? Like, yo.
Well, that's a real
Thanks,
one
buddy.
right there,
Oh, I love that. Yeah. Estonia was definitely Poto losing. Like it was serious. When I got to Belgium, let me think. Who gave me a nightmare? Oh my God, the Club Bruges defender called Ordonez. He's like 20 years
Oh,
old.
that Ecuadorian guy.
Ecuadorian. That's my boy.
Bro,
He's nice, huh?
yeah, yeah, he's
That's what I
nice.
want you to get from.
Like I've already scored on Bruges. We've beaten Bruges. I think we're in the games that I've played. Won the first one, drew the second one because VAR was reckless. Won the third one. So yeah, I only played against Bruges 3 times. That guy was a problem, bro. Like the whole Bruges team, I thought was really good, but him specifically, like, just gave me a headache for like 90 minutes. And like, it's not like it's unusual for a defender to be on point the whole game, because I'll just wait for one slip up.
Yeah.
You know, like I can smell when you've lost concentration for half a second. This guy's just scared. Yeah,
He had something.
he's very good. He's very good. I rated him. He gave me a bit of a head, not a bit, just headache, point blank headache. Yeah.
I wanna go ahead.
Hold on, I have one.
Yeah.
You still like watch your old teams?
Bro, yeah, I was watching my Estonian team all the time.
Oh, nice.
I don't watch any other team other than the Estonian team, because I did like the players on there and the coaching staff. So and it's free on YouTube. So I was stream even like Habib's game.
Yeah.
Like I always check in to try to watch them when if we're playing, because usually if I have a game, Habib's already played or is playing. So like on the way there, I'll just have my iPad and just be streaming some of the games.
That's
Yeah.
love. Last question here. I want to ask, what advice would you give to maybe players coming up that are overlooked, that maybe are on a journey like you? They have to go through all these different obscure countries. What advice would you give?
Bro, now you're gonna have to make me say some motivational shit.
Give them the song.
Don't give up on your dreams.
It's not really don't give up on your dreams, but if you want to chase your dreams, at least gamble on, like literally gamble on yourself, because you're the only one. Like you can determine your own outcome. Like the only thing you can change is yourself. The only thing you can predict is yourself. So if you're gonna chase your dreams, gamble like on yourself, you know. And I think I did quite a bit of gambling, even when people thought it's time to cut your losses and move on.
Go to school.
Yeah, but like I'm only in control of myself. So, and sounds corny, but do lock in. Be serious with life at a certain point, because it came. I think I had like I had too many like a parental parachute that if I didn't have, I wouldn't really get to that stage. But like if you really want to grind at something, just put your whole mind, body, and soul into it. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out.
You know you tried your best.
You tried your best. Like if I had like gone back to school, like before this Belgium thing or before the Estonia thing, when I got serious, then I really would have hated myself, because I would have looked at memories and been like I told you, like people would love to, even in Estonia, how many Estonians would love to be in my position, but then I'm the one that got it, and for me to not make use of it would be a shame to God that gave me that chance. So
Exactly.
yeah, no. Like now I'm on off season and I'm just breathing, but once I get back to Belgium, work is locked in.
I don't know. You might not think it too, but even just the manifestation, I feel like just writing those things down, like that 5-year plan.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, I
I feel
left
like
that
that
out.
5-year plan alone accelerated your like progress of X times amount.
Like I did a thing where I would largely just write shit down and staple it in places in my house where I have to see it.
Yeah.
And like the Road to the World Cup was the first one I did. The me leaving, like getting a transfer out of Estonia was like one of the first things I did. When I got to Belgium, I played the worst game of my life. That like the reporters were like, "Who the hell? Like this was the first waste of money, Union." has ever used. Like a waste of a transfer.
No.
Damn.
Like, and then what did they say after? At the very end, look at that.
At the very end, like some of them, like I got like, oh my gosh, like I literally saw a video of one guy saying like, when I saw you play, I thought you were the worst thing to ever step on a football field. And then he was like, yeah, like he switched up and he like, yeah, no, I was wrong, blah 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 blah. Like I would staple like those things into my house. Like even like on my team, Kevin McAllister wrote like a heartfelt like Christmas note, and I stapled that to my wall. I'm like, every morning, like I see it, so like it's like a constant reminder. Like you remember the 12 things? Stapled it. Like we have this thing where we write 12 things in a year, one for each month. Nice. Stapled it, and like Bobby pinned it at random places in my house, and it's more like a constant like a poke reminder.
Yeah,
to
visual you see every day.
Don't waste time, bro.
That's it.
Amazing.
Love that.
That's amazing, bro. I think a lot of people could take a lot from your journey, bro. It's the road less traveled, the sacrifice, the dedication. It's not the traditional route,
it's not. It's
academy to the first team, and then you're just kind of there. It's a grind, the journey you've been on, bro. So I think it's a good story for the youth coming up, 100%.
Yeah, and we've been we've been locked in. We've been seeing your progress, and even just having you here, like we appreciate you.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's us even knowing that when we come here talking and just seeing the Canadian game improve, like you're just one example, and like that's just the smallest thing. And we know that Canada's growing bit by bit, year by year, and we know like, yeah, you're that one example, and we know another kid's hearing this, watching this,
be next up.
Yeah, so you might have more competition. You might have that one guy come up to you at the airport
and tell me I'm gonna be next. I'll tell him I'm waiting on him, bro.
You're gonna be like, you want a picture?
Bro, I'm tired of pictures.
No, but truly it is a pleasure and an honor to have you here, because like for us, we're not players, but watching you on TV also makes us excited and feel what's the word?
Part of it, you know.
Part of it.
Yeah,
exactly.
no, for
part
sure.
of it, and like excited to see what Canada has done so far, and how much we have to go. 2026
too. Like there was a couple games like, oh, bro, put promise on. Why is it? I'm not fans. Like, some of those Gold Cup games are like,
now,
bro,
man.
like where's this guy? Like,
bro, I was
bro. I don't know if you're on Twitter, but like, bro, Canada fans are like, bro,
I don't have Twitter.
Bro, Canada fans are like, man, like Promise got to be starting. Why is he not out there?
I think it's just because I still have to adapt to this Jesse Mars system. But I feel like if I had Twitter, I'd be like KD and get the burner. I'm funny on like socials, but then I realize I'm getting to a point where like I can't post stupidity.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got like 3 burners on everything except Twitter.
Telling you from like our perspective, and we're kind of in that realm of fandom as well. Like we see the support that you have, and we want the best, and so does all Canadians want the best for you. So we wish you the best, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming out. We got to come out to a game this season, Champions League game. We gotta pop out.
You know what's so crazy? What if like we match Inter or Juve? Any Italian team? Would you guys come?
Oh, if you match Barcelona, I'll be there. That's my team.
So everybody has a team specific.
Yeah.
Bro, when the draw comes, it's like the weirdest feeling. For me, I've met the draw once, and we literally trained and cut training early and all sat down
to watch it
in the cough and
Right,
everything. And the thing is, like, you don't even want. You want the big teams,
yes.
Even though you know it's gonna be a struggle.
Just the spotlight, the stage.
You want the big, like we would celebrate. I remember we caught Roma. Guys were like flipping tables, like yeah, and I was like, God, you're Roma, you know? Yeah, so nah, we definitely want to like being our first year in champs. We want to see like how well we can do. I think that's everybody's mindset. Yeah, that's why I have to go back early.
We'll see that draw. We'll send you a message like, bro,
we'll see you
what
there.
do you think? Did you get what you asked for? Did you get your wish?
I'll be like 1 week, like yeah, and then like the weekly, I'll be like, oh shit, I've got to do this.
But you said it before too, like it's that David and Goliath story. You want to face those big teams. You want to be tested to the best of the best.
Yeah, I'm telling bro. Even the Ajax game, like the first leg, you guys came and I shit the bed. Yeah, no, I shit the bed. It wasn't my best performance. And that was the thing. It wasn't my best performance, and my team still trusted me to play the second leg. And not only did I shit that bed, the league game that followed after, shit the bed. And then they trusted me again, and then things popped off. But we lost. But I remember like the penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Just before leading to it, I had a shot which led to like the handball.
Yeah.
And like when the penalty happened, like it was so loud I couldn't hear myself think.
Wow.
Right? It was so loud I couldn't talk to the person next to me. Like this
No
distance was
way.
too far. I remember like in the one in Ajax, I was literally going through like mental overstimulation to the point where I remember when the penalty happened, I'm never scared for penalties, right? To me, it's just 12 yards, put it in the net, right? If you want to hop, step, Brexit the ball, whatever happens, a good penalty is the one that goes in, period, right? I put the ball down, and all I see is red. Like the fans are waving, screaming. I've never like. You think you're a confident person till you hear thousands of people boo you.
Oh my gosh, man.
And I remember, and I was like, why does everybody hate me right now? I put the ball down, and I'm just breathing. I look at my teammates, and they're like, you got it, buddy. And I'm like, thanks. Let me get back into my little mode. And like, I even like wanted to take the penalty, and like, I'm so happy the camera zoomed in on my face. You see me praying. Like, just saying a full prayer.
Yeah.
I put my shirt over my face, and I'm just praying.
You know, so yeah, that's good.
And like, I remember going to take but I scored the penalty. I was walking back to the half point. I honestly didn't know where I put it. I had to ask my teammate, like, what side did I put the penalty on? Because like I would make a play happen and forget the play ever existed.
You were just in your mode.
Bro, I got to it was even at halftime. I found out we were a man up. Like they had a red card on the thing. I had bro, it was a different type of stimulation. That's why I was so pissed when we lost. I was like,
That's crazy.
and we were buzzing, and like I had a few other chances. And I was like, nah, but that game was so. Imagine like telling him, man, where did I place that?
Just happened
Different energy.
Bro.
Yeah.
Was that? Would you say was that like the most like I guess that game where you felt like even the stadium, the noise, like everything kind of just like hit you at once?
The most pressure.
No, first game was Club Brugge. First game of my like Belgium career.
Yeah.
I had like one good attacking option. After that, I think I almost had a panic attack.
Wow.
Like, bro, like TMI, I laid like after we won, I had to lay down on the ground and like beg for an asthma pump because I thought I was gonna pass out from like the noise. Because imagine like you go playing in front of like 50 people and half of them are your friends to playing in front of thousands.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was like that big a deal until like I heard the noise and like where at one point like I was discombobulated. Like my eyes were like people from that sideline, like my coaches could tell my eyes were going both ways, and like I was like people were calling me to get back because we're a man. I don't know if we were a man down, but we were defending a 2-0 lead or 2-1 lead for 10 minutes.
Wow.
So it was like form the wall, and I'm like like yeah, I was just gone, bro. Like you win a cup, the first thing I've ever won, and I had to lie down, put my hands on my chest, and like check my breathing. Yeah. And then the worst part is like all my teammates came up to me and they're like, "Yo, you almost lost that shit for us, eh?" Bro, like imagine even your boss going up to me and was like, "You know you played shit, right?" Like I'm walking off the he's like pulls me like you know you played shit, right? And I'm like, yeah, and I'm still there like trying to like get myself, and he's like, you know like you need to get better, right? He's like, yeah. He's like, don't worry, we expected this. I'm like, you dickhead. After that, I didn't play for 4 months, bro. I didn't play until the FA Cup game like months later, but I like played friendlies and stuff. Like yeah, now we're doing a lot of work, bro. And off in that like 4 months, it was kind of like brutal, but like mentally like. They supported me through it, so obviously I didn't give up. But like it was literally waking up at 7 and then going home at 7.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
There's a lot in that off season.
I remember you always called me. You have to train twice.
Yeah, everybody trains like once or twice.
One game, 2 hours running, and you called me when he's a dad. I should have gone to school.
Yeah. Bro, have you ever like as much as I hate like I didn't want to go. Imagine running so much to the point where your brain tells you like your school would have been an easier option. It's bullshit. Like they were pushing through it, and then yeah, I think the one game they put me in, it was just perfect timing, and then things kind of exploded from there. Yeah, to be fair. It was a good team, and that's why I chose to stay. Yeah, for sure.
What a roller coaster, bro. And like, bro, the atmosphere is like, even coming into the Champions League this year, they're gonna hit different.
I'll be able to survive because like I don't think you shit in the same place twice, you know. So it will be a lot less, and playing in Bruges is also kind of similar. Not as many people, and then playing in like other stadiums in Belgium. But one thing I love about my home stadium, like I didn't know how much a home field advantage is until I got to that level. Like there's no difference for me if I'm playing at North Maple or I'm playing at freaking La Monta.
Yeah.
Right? There's no, you know, like nothing. No, I don't feel anything.
You don't feel nothing.
I play at my home stadium and I feel like I'm God. Like
That's a bar, bro.
like yeah, you play your home stadium and like you hear your chants and you hear your crowd. I think just the color association, also seeing it in the crowd. Like I didn't think these little things matter. The ball boy is giving you the ball quicker so you can get the play rolling. Like just the smallest things. And then we go away and like I'm still myself, but I don't feel like I'm myself. That's why I think we have like crazy fans. Like even just hearing like the songs.
Yes.
I didn't think it made a difference. Like my dad would always tell me, "Oh, who's playing?" And I'll be like, "Oh, Chelsea versus like Hull City." He'd be like, "Who's home?" And I'll be like, "Hull City." It's gonna be tough. I'm like, "What do you mean?" It's still the same 11 guys on the field. The people outside have nothing to do with this. But yo, I was there and I was like,
12th player,
bro. That's a different, and it shook me to my core. And sometimes it's really a boost. Even like our last final game, like sometimes you literally can go into a game with no fear because you're home. But then you go to some other stadiums and like, you know, Sam 123 before the game and you see this guys doing double crosses and everything.
It's cool because like, obviously like you didn't take that school route, but I feel like soccer alone, I'm sure your dad can probably see, like it kind of teaches you something every single day, like your like your coaching, your training, your games, like wherever you're doing, like you're always learning something different about yourself, or about like life or the game in general.
Yeah, definitely. That's why I think like each place I faced like different hardships that kind of molded me into maybe the player, but also like the human being,
the man.
Yeah, the man that I am. Actually, I'm kind of like a boy still, but the man child that I am, and I don't think I would trade it for anything else. Not even just because of where I am, but just because I just feel like being me and the way my brain kind of operates. So, Croatia, hardships. Tulsa, different hardships. But then also in each place, I picked up an actual, like, footy skill. Like, in Croatia, I gained a touch. In U.S., I gained, like, more physique things because I was training with old MLS guys and stuff. And Malta, kind of, like, shooting technique from around the box. There was a striker I used to play with and we would do the 2-touch thing constantly after, and he would beat my ass every day. I would get pissed and I would do it again until I got better. Estonia, it's more about discipline, really, tactical discipline. And then Belgium, I think, just put everything together.
Yeah, amazing.
Oh,
wrapped up
again. I appreciate you coming through. I think a lot of people who are watching this will really see what went in to your journey, like from your POV. Again, the hardships, the mentality, all the manifestations. So, bro, we're amped to see where this year and beyond takes you. Well, we've been tapped in. And we're gonna stay tapped in,
bro. Let's just hope I don't flop, eh?
You ain't flopping.
No. Like I said, you keep doing your thing. You keep making your little notes. You have your little things on the fridge, everything like that. You keep it going. It's not gonna change who you are, and you know, like I feel like you know that you're learning every day. Like you're not from what we tell, the type of guy you are. Like you don't take any day for granted.
There's nothing we can tell you because you already know everything, and you have. Like you're set up, like you're mentally there. You know, so
last thing before we always end off with people we have coming by. Who is your GOAT? Like your GOAT football player?
I told you, right? It's
for the pod, for the people.
Okay, my GOAT football players is just Chelsea strikers in the order of which they had a positive impact at my club during the times I watched them. So GOAT is always Drogba. Second is Costa. Diego Costa.
okay.
Remember, he was a problem.
Legend.
It's not even about scoring goals. He's just being an annoying bitch to him. Right? And then in that second and three, like obviously because Lukaku, because of the way I play. So Lukaku, and then Tammy Abraham, I thought was like a Drogba regen for us. So those four are just like my Mount Rushmore of Chelsea strikers.
Bro, no love for Morata?
Yo, cut the pot. Cut the pot, bro. Can't do that good.
But again, yeah, I promise. Appreciate you coming out. Appreciate Pops for coming out too, joining us. Gotta get you back here soon, man. Part two coming
see
soon.
you post World Cup.
Well, we have to come see you.
We'll see you in Belgium.
We'll come check in with you.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna check in.
Post World Cup would be huge, but yeah, like again, a lot coming up for you, a lot coming up for what we filmed today, a lot for you guys at home too. And you know, like man, just the beginning,
Yeah, for
just
real.
the beginning, man.
Just the beginning of Toby.
Yeah, appreciate all you at home tapping in, and we the culture.
Right, where can they find you? Socials.
Yeah, let them know.
Socials. What's my?
Yeah.
You don't know your handle?
That's
Oh, I changed this.
You changed it?
TXBY. It's either 72 or 12.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Because 72 is my number at Brampton Youth.
Yeah, are you gonna keep it like that? Or are you gonna make it more searchable? Like
I feel like it is searchable because
We search up your name, it comes up.
it does. Yeah, they made me change it because it used to just be Toby as the name, and then someone was like, people can't find you.
TXBY.72.
Brad made that. Like,
But yeah, you type in promise, it comes up.
See, safe. I'm a business oriented.
You got more fans, man.
All
Where can
right.
find you?
we out.
Cheers,
That was
brother.
10K, eh?
Say swear.
Yeah, 9.6.
Yo.
There you go.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys. Thanks again.
Ciao, ciao.
Good.
Oh.